Hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Bionicle figure, Koopaka. This is the toe of ice, I believe. Yeah, it's the toe of ice. Released in 2001 along with the other original 6 Toa. His gimmick is that he's got a shield, which is pretty cool, you know. It's a very simple way to differentiate him. A thing I appreciate is that even though his unique thing is the shield, he does have a unique sword. Yes, I know this is new gray. It's supposed to be old gray. I'll look for the old gray version to replace it. Oh, don't hate me. But yeah, I appreciate that they gave him his own unique sword. He has the same function as Tahu, where he goes up and down like that. But differentiating him is that instead of the axle being put into the side, it's being put on the top there to kind of make it a little different. You know, he's a little more slender. He has the same ball on his chest, kind of making him a little bit too similar to Tahu. I'd prefer if they had a little bit of his more of his own character, but that's okay. I think the white and gray it's you know, it's a simple color scheme, but it works. It's basically a gradient. The black actually blends in a little bit better with this guy than he does the other ones, but I actually did like the way the black stands out. So, you know, it's a hit or miss kind of thing. Yeah, I like him. Posability's all right. He's doing his shuffle. I don't know. I like the gear functions, of course, in all Bionicles, but this one, it's a little bit whatever. I think they could have done something with the shield, but of course you can just customize that and do that yourself. I think my favorite part about him in specific is the mask. I love the sort of weird futuristic goggle thing he's got going on, and the circular nature of it. I don't know, it just looks like really appealing. I love it. You take it off and he's got an ice blue brain stock, which I think is pretty fitting. I like that. One small problem with him is that the round mask does not cover the bottom of his head, which is a little bit weird. I wish that either it was like made to like work better with this head, or if the head had maybe like a variant where these parts weren't shown, because it just looks a little bit awkward. You know what I mean? Like, you can see here, like, the mask, it has a decent amount of room, and if you just physically lower it to there, it doesn't look great, but it works. But I know they had to make masks that worked with all of the Toa, you know? Like, they only have one head mold, so they kind of had to design them all to be compatible. But this one seems like a bit of an afterthought, and I think it might be maybe the weakest of the original 6, in my opinion, based on those factors alone. Pegging it up against the other ones, we can see the differences. As I mentioned before, he's very similar to Tahu. The only real difference is his shield and this arm being done in a little bit different, done in a different way. Yeah, that's about it for the differences. He's a good Bionicle. I think all the original 6 Toa are great, but there's not much else to say about him, so that's the end of the review. Thank you for watching.